What's up everybody, welcome again to another LeBlanc video. And here we are, we have our formation. We have Platinum 3, Blighted Ra LeBlanc me, against the Ziggs, Platinum 2. And he's a bot lane main, to be honest. He wasn't too much of a fight. And we have the Yasuo, silver last season. We have also the Riven, which is silver this season. Rengar also silver 4. Leona bronze 2, and you have the Jinx, which was a smurf, apparently, as they say. All those three were smurfs, as they say, but I believe in them. And you have the Leona,
warrior's heart. I think
which is bronze 2, as I said. We have our silver 3 Thresh and our gold 2 AD carry, but it's irrelevant, as you'll see in the game further on. So here we are, we're going to be spectating our own LeBlanc in the mid lane, and we will start at minute 30 soon. So let's go ahead and skip that. Okay, so I'm going to be explaining a lot of the things. So first of all, you want to start the lane with your staff. You always want to trade up. And I see in here that his damage is more than it should have been. Like, I was genuinely shocked about his damage. Maybe because of my false reaction. He gets that Q, that was a really good Q. I missed one minion, but that's irrelevant too. Again, we go for the flash. And he's doing a lot of damage, especially with the death fire. Let's check the other lane. Well, I know that my Riven is garbage. Anyway, let's continue. So here we are, again. Sorry. How do you lock this trade? Okay, as you can see, I pop one of health potions down in a bad spot, but I see that he's not CSing enough because I take a lot of damage because I need to close the gap a lot, and I end up taking a lot of damage for the minions. No, this is annoying, guys. Okay, first blood to the Asura. Dodge that. So you want to sidestep it all the time. It's useless to like try to outrun it. So sidestepping it is the best way of dodging interactions. Go for the wave, miss the caddy, no problem, get the other minion, and in here I'm in a bad position. Check what's happening in this lane. But okay again. And here we go. So you land the plane, go back, and you ask him what's up. You go back because you don't have any damage, and then you just flash surprise him. And that was basically it. So what happened was that you used the element of surprise, he ult, and now you just push the lane. There we go. So anyway, yeah, I find myself in a very good position, as in I am 19 CS to his 10, and I still have a lot of minions to push. I get to destroy all of these minions and get them very easily. No difficult fucking. Let me just close the fog of war. Okay, we're gonna put the 2 on the bomb again. So here we are. So for my first back, I buy Fiendish Codex for the cooldown reduction, and sometimes you might not want to do this, as in you can buy 2 Doran's rings and 1 amplifying tome, and I think you can wait for a health potion, so you'll be really good, so you get 2 health potions instead of 1. But at this time I decided that I need to the CDR really early to continue closing the cap, since I do not have to sustain my lane a lot and they just can one-shot Ziggs, whatever, make him like a fucking pet. I can just easily destroy the fuck out of him, no problem. So at 6, I missed this minion, but I get this one I guess. No, but this one I get it for sure, don't worry about it. And there we go. So basically here's the laning phase, that after your first back, like you might have a lot of problems. And sometimes you might not want to use your W for wave clear. You don't want to use your W for wave clear is that you want the cooldown to be low on it, or almost none. So you can always go on the aggressive on the Ziggs. And that will be really actually very wonderful. As you can see in here, he gets level 5 and I'm level 5. I don't have Ignite, apparently. My Ignite is in 93 seconds. and we get a lot of good stuff now, since we can actually do the out of him. And as you can see in here, I have no idea how my chain stuck to the minions. I literally have no idea how. But next time, if you don't want this to happen, just take one step ahead to make sure that your body is away from the minion. And by the way, the chains are always starting from LeBlanc's right hand. So, sorry, left hand. So you gotta be certain about that. Like, it will always come out from your left side, not from your right side. And again, go for the harassment, missing the chains completely, but it's not a problem because you landed the harassment and now he's backing out. He needs to back out. So you now dominate the lane. Remember, always use your W for gap closing in here, and it's okay to be aggressive because it's Ziggs, and you can dodge most of his damage except for his ultimate if you want to, especially in this matchup. Like, Warwick can just help him give you ult. And that's 100% of his AP, and plus base damage. Here we get a nice kill, land the chains on the Warwick, there we go, Warwick uses his heal, just turn it into the ulti attack. Actually it's perfect. There we go, we're in a good, now we're in a good spot. We have a fair amount of CS, it's not the best CS in the whole game, but okay. We'll take whatever we get, right? 49 at 7 minutes, doesn't matter, it's not even that relevant. I mean, as long as you're out-CSing your opponent is fine, and since he's Platinum 2, I'm happy about it. As in supposedly, but he's a Ziggs anyway. Anyway, here we will have a very interesting match. And as you can see, I go from this side in order to avoid the ward that they put in the middle of the river. I close the distance. I have no mana here. So that was the first mistake. The second mistake is that I tried to jump really for it, but my ult is up to it. So now a fresh should do he should just auto attack. What Fresh should have done is auto attack the Ziggs, and then it would be a kill. But anyway, it's fine. I'm not too angry about it. This is really funny. Rengar, you will die. No, secures the kill. Ziggs has his ult. He's coming to the lane. DPS coming down from everywhere. Basically, it's all good. It's all good. Here we are walking back into lane, and let's see the items that I bought. So I'm going for the Morellonomicon because it gives you 100 AP. That's actually very high. It's not cost efficient anymore, and it gives you the mana that you need to cast your spells, obviously. No mana regeneration though, and it gives you the burn effect too. Like, you can combo out, and then after the end of your combo you can also put Grievous Wounds to make sure your opponents don't heal with the health potions efficiently. So you're basically doing a lot of damage, basically undenying the heal. And when you find a caddy wave, you basically want to push it in and then roam. You do not want to roam on a wave that's not a caddy wave, and you always push the wave in, make sure your caddy moves alive, and then you can just go for the roams because he will take a lot of time to basically push back. I don't know what I want to do in here, but I think I'm already top 2. I think I should go top because Yasuo, I can deal with Yasuo, and I look at him build, and I can one-shot the Yasuo. I look at him here, and surprise, I kill the minion and I chain him, and now I can actually leave the lane. It's a shame that I didn't get the kill, but whatever, really whatever. As you can see over there, I killed the minion in front of me, and then I killed, I chained Ziggs. I think Ziggs has backed, but it will surprise you to know that he hasn't backed, and basically he will pay the price for it. He should know that I have my flash, and I have my ult in about now, so he's going to be an easy kill if he doesn't back. And basically this goes for any Ziggs in the whole entire universe. Just need to play it smart against the Ziggs and not go over aggressive, and know where to stand. Because if you stand in front of the minions and try to zone him out, basically you cannot, because it's a Ziggs and has a long range. Again, I don't know where to Ziggs, so I don't have my ultimate. I will see what will happen. So I finished the Morellonomicon 77 CS in 11 minutes. Not the best, not the worst. On top of my team, on top of the enemy team, so I guess I'm the best in this game that I'm playing right now. Okay, this minion, Mr. Best. Mr. Best is the minion, guys. I don't know what do I do here, but you never want to do this, you know? I don't know why I did it. I used my ultimate for gap closing, which was completely bad. Like, I should have never done this, and you should never use the ultimate for gap closing unless if you will hit it. And here we go. The flash. I see that Rengar landed it, or I think that Rengar landed it, but if he didn't, I would have chained him anyway, so it was an easy kill. So now I go to the top lane after getting some CS, and basically I'm just waiting for my ultimate to come back again, and it has came back. I put a ward, I see that he saw me, so I immediately go forward. I immediately go forward. I did not hesitate, and I see him here. Okay, no problem. So what does he decide to do? I decide to take down the ward anyway, and then he decides to actually come back. I know that he will win war from this direction, so that's another chain with the ignite forward, not with some auto attacks, which is really fast. Now I'm ripping the right combo, and look at this chain. He flashes away from me, but I'm always sticking to him with a portal. So I always stick with, you always want to know where your portal is, and you should use it to chain your opponents. Those are some pro tips actually. And now I go back and I see that Ziggs has his items. I open tab at this moment. I take out the ward and I open tab. I open tab and I see what items does he have. Apparently we can see that he has boost and Avis Wisp. This means that it will be very difficult to land my E, so I should never rely on my E too much. But let's see what will happen here. And I missed my chains. But that was a really poor chains rather than his movement. Those chains were really poor, and I never used them. I should put my chains in a better manner. And that's the kill. I just see him and land long range chains. Anyway, baby, we're back once a motherfucking game. We're going back to the bot lane. I see that my bot lane is not doing so well, but Rengar got it, and I see the Leona. So we decide to do a triangle, as you can see. Look at the minimap right now. I land my chains blindly, no problem. Easy. Later, bitch, with my level 7. Yeah, guys, I'm actually level 7 LeBlanc. I got level 7 in the first 2 days. Like, the first 2 days they released a new update, I just got level 7 immediately. Like, that was such a high motivation for me to play. And the best thing is that I got them in rank, not in normal, so it really means a lot. Anyway, we have double CS and we have 7... No, not 7 times. Actually, I don't know how many times more. But we have 7 kills more than Ziggs and only 2 deaths minus. I missed my chains again. Oh, this is why I missed them, because there was a wall there. Okay, no problem. And I'm back. I'm glad. I knew that his E was actually off cooldown. If I tank that ability, it wouldn't be a problem. I see that my ultimate is coming back soon, so I want to search for aggression. I know that Ziggs is in here, so I'm just gonna... I think I'll just WQ ult. I don't know. Oh no, I'm not. I don't have flash. I don't have ignite. Oh, he almost close. And now basically Ziggs is the free kill. Oh, there we go. Classic, just finish him with the auto. But right in that situation, you might want to hit your Q before your auto. because when you proc from the lords, it will deal more damage with AP, and your Q is basically just more damage overall. But I don't think I had Q up in that second. You can see my cooldowns right on the screen, so you can know what am I thinking about. And basically, I'm doing this commentary to. I did a Ziggs video before, and many people don't understand how I played my chains. But I'm just going to explain it piece by piece for you guys. So here we go. We buy Abyssal Scepter, and I end up regretting buying Abyssal Scepter. You want to, in this matchup, when they have only one AP champion, especially a champion like Ziggs or Veigar, you don't want to buy Abyssal Scepter, but you want to dodge their ultimates with Zhonya's. I think that's a more skilled way, but it's also more efficient. Like, you're dodging an ability 100%. Sure. Oh, shit. I get my chains in here. And he slows me down. Face the wind. And I basically tank the turret. Chains. He has Cloud Break. And the ultimate. And just basically just pop 2 health potions and just peace. And you got the godlike anyway. Like godlike, holy shit. I don't know if I get legendary or not this game though. But I think I died pretty much too. For something stupid and greedy. I'm sure I die a stupid and greedy death. This is how I die usually. Very stupid, very greedy. So in conservative play. Especially when I'm ahead. Master throws. Now we're going to find where Jinx is. I really want to know. And I put the pin cord in here because I want to come bot lane soon. And hello bitch, and oh look at that. Look at the panic. This literally flashes and heals. Like, okay. You recall, they don't have wards, go bot again. That's what we'll basically do. Oh, Warwick is here. Doesn't really matter. And the game ends up in a really dramatic way. I mean, holy shit, you can't believe what happened. Like, we got all 3 inhibitors. Basically, it wasn't my push, but there were the kills that secured those 3 inhibitors. I opened tab in here, and I looked at Ziggs, and without leaving. Oh, basically it's dead. We got legendary, so that's good. So, what you want to do, like every time you're closing in the distance and you hit your Q and you only have your E, you might want to auto attack before you chain. Because the Thunderlord's Decree and the Mark will give you a huge view where to land your chase on. So you're less likely to miss them, if you know what I mean. And they have 2 wards in the river. So as I said before, I had to walk all around from here, from this side, because they had a ward near the tribe bush, but it also covered the river. So I wanted to like be obscure to them, because they didn't see me with the river on the first gank that I died in. It was such a good gank, it was such a good ganking path, but I didn't use it very well. I noticed that this Leona had tendency to ignore warding the bush, but always warding the river. Like the opposite of logic. She's illogical. Oh, look at this. You want to dodge the wind wall. Basically, this is what happened. You want to dodge the wind wall. Let's replay that shit here. Let's go here. And play. So you're coming from this side. And then what you want is... we were wind wall. So you jump right in front of his face. Chain him. And just kill him, basically. That's easy. It's really easy to kill Yasuo when you're fed. It doesn't matter if Yasuo, especially a Yasuo like this Yasuo. Like he does not have Phantom Dancer, so he'll be taking full damage from you, and he's not building tanky either. And so it's really difficult. Chain her, try to move as much as possible, turn on Ziggs, chain Leona, but Leona with ulti anyway. I guess it was a little bit of overkill on LeBlanc right there. Oh, but basically it's fine. Super easy. Legendary shutdown though. Rip the dream. He goes Riven. Okay, she leaves her for some reason. And I don't know what will happen soon. And basically, we have a lot of, I have a lot of kills right now. Going for the death cap, finishing the boots as third item, death cap fourth item, fifth item void staff. In every matchup, it's the same. Nothing changes. In every matchup, nothing changes. The only thing that changes, which two first items you want to pick on LeBlanc. Do you want to pick magic resist? Do you want to go void staff and have CDR runes? Do you want to go rod of ages and have CDR runes? Do you want extra burst and buy Lich Bane if you're against an Echo or something? Someone you want to finish off easily or Vega? Do you want to go, I don't know, there are a multitude of choices. Easy kills, deal AoE damage, and get more kills for yourself. 14 kills, 16 participation out of 24. I guess we're pretty much carrying this game so far. Rengar's not doing so bad. Trashy bot lane. Really shit top lane. Dodge the E. Stay there. I don't know why Fresh left. Tank one finisher, but we'll get it. Get ulted by Warwick, basically. Stunned by Leona. Basically, we got really destroyed like that. But it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to re-engage them soon. Oh, look at that. Oh, this knife. This knife from Jinx. And I think we're killing some. Oh, we're killing Leona actually. I always wanted to kill Leona. Just to show her stuff with her magic resist. I look at them, he's always building magic resist. Ziggs is dead. Pet Ziggs. Really being a pet right now. Just bullshit. 1 to 8. Definitely boosted animal. Look at me. Still the Arsenal. Guy to the Jinx. I took the ribbon. And Jinx flashes and heals again. Classic Jinx. Really, classic Jinx. So I finished the death cap at 22 minutes. And basically at that point, like, I'm really frustrated that I couldn't finish it earlier, that I had to finish it 16 minutes later, which is really just really annoying the hell out of me. But after we can get my team, we shouldn't blame me. Double kill. She's going to get him with a Zappa. No, she misses. Our Ezreal doing nothing. Basically, in the end, Riven, I will put a link in the description below of the match details and how did I build it and my Risen Masters and all. And basically, Riven dealt only 10k damage. In 38 minutes, she dealt only 10k damage. So basically, it was me versus Ziggs, or me versus this Jinx. And the Yasuo did a lot of damage in the late game. Dodge that shit. Ziggs knows. Jinx is dead basically. And I'm dead as well. I should have never flashed in there. I was dead. I should have never flashed in there. But I panicked. Okay, I'll lose my flash for the next 5 minutes. Or 300 seconds. And I got 17 kills in 23 minutes and 3 assists, so 20 participation out of 29, which is really good. Which is really a good score actually. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, this is how you use your feed. If you feed in lane, you're basically much guaranteed to either balance if your teammates were losing, or to just win the game if your teammates are winning. Like any other champion, but LeBlanc and Zed excel in it. Unlike mages, which scale ultimately in late game damages and things, assassins tend to be much more for the earlier to mid game, and LeBlanc is especially shining in the mid game, even better than Zed. Even better than Zed in the late game as well, because she has a lot of mobility. I don't know why I went on Leona, but I just wanted to chunk her out. It doesn't mean that you can focus her. I think Ziggs and also for Warwick. That was different. Basically on that. There goes the 3 ultis. Hold on a second. There we go. So that was really stupid. When you're playing against the Leona, you don't want to jump anywhere before she casts her ult, unless if you're sure that she will miss. And how did Ezreal miss that? I have no idea. But basically it's a free kill for Ezreal. Riven. Basically a free kill, you know. But it doesn't matter, it's still 1v3. Okay, good job Rengar and Ezreal. So if I was Rengar, I would ult by now. I would really ult and kill this game. But I don't think Ziggs gives gold anymore. Oh, actually he does. Because he was 1 to 8 and he got 2 kills. So I guess he's fine. Anyway, our LeBlanc is back. Dashing in. Very dashy, very flashy. Okay, Leona, come here. And we get juked. That was the point of it. And how did I not die? I have no idea. But I'm just gonna go. Incredible. That was pretty stupid of me. That was really stupid. Like, I went there to kill Leona and I didn't even use my ultimate. I literally thought that they had time to chain her, but she just stunned me and CC'd me. I don't know what was that flashy, but it's okay. And then the double ultimates from Ziggs and Jinx just come to secure the kill. Jinx's ultimate did more damage than I expected, to be honest. Like, I didn't expect Jinx to be that fed and to deal this much damage with all attack speed, as you can see. Like, when she's building attack speed, you don't expect flat damage, but apparently that's her ultimate. So Warwick gets killed, Leona dies. Actually, she DC'd. And triple kill for Jinx. And the ace. So Jinx is also fed, but a fed LeBlanc is better than a fed Jinx. It's always I mean, it doesn't end the game as much as a fed Jinx. Like if she had a better frontliners, and if this Leona stayed more to the game, who knows? The game could have gone other ways. My team's really too bad to peel, and all the Rengar's fed. The rest are doing really like garbage. And they had a lot of CC in Leona and Warwick and Ziggs himself and Yasuo to some extent. And Jinx herself with her roots really strong. If I don't flank them, if I don't act in the correct manner, I might just lose it out. With her extra range and her lifesteal that she's going to build later on to the game, it really made the game a little bit more difficult to me. But I will answer to that with a Void Staff and I die 3 more deaths. I don't know how, I think it's all the same mana. And I get 3 more kills, so... But you will know the moment that will turn the game forever. Basically in here, what you want to do, you want to ward the blue side, the jungle, before you go there. And you put a pink ward in here, just to check. I wanted to assassinate the Jinx, and there's actually here, it gave me the opportunity. I got the pink ward to know if they have a ward or not. And it was a quick kill by then, just like WQR. And then here, the other kill. Flash into his face. And just kill him, basically. Give the Yasuo. It's pretty much an easy kill, so I'll leave him for my team. We have a Rengar, so I'm not worried about it, and the Thresh and Ezreal, so... And the Riven, which was away though, so I wasn't too much worried about it anyway. They should have gone for Baron, and I think they did. And this is why I'll show you why Zhonya's is a better item in this matchup, rather than absolutely nothing. Rather than absolutely Abyssal. First of all, it gives you immunity against everything. Second of all, it gives you armor, which I needed it more in this matchup rather than magic resist. Third of all, it gives you cooldown reduction 10%, just like the Abyssal, and 10 more AP. And then here I go really greedy on the Jinx. I basically kill her, but I don't see the Warwick. But it was 1-for-1, and we push in the mid lane, so it's also good. But my team is really stupid, as you'll see. later on, and I'm blaming my team too much, I know, but it's real. Especially when you have 23 out of 37, and you're not even supporting their all kills, like pure kills. Not kill skills, pure kills, or kill secures. Nothing going on pretty much. I don't know what was that shot. But that wound wall would never block it anyway. And we're alive again, right? No, we're alive in 5 seconds. So I go Abyssal and then I finish off with Ralad's Crystal Scepter. Not too difficult, buying the potion whenever I can. And this is the build that I want to go with this match. If you're against this matchup, there's only one item that I need you to change. I want you to change Abyssal to Zhonya's. If you like Abyssal, that's okay. I mean, it gives you magic resist anyway. I got ulted by Ziggs too many times, so it doesn't even matter. Ziggs is building movement speed. I got aware of that because he's going to go for Lichbane afterwards. And there you go. I'm just going to commentate on the picks. And the thing that I want to go for Rallies for, it just gives you that slow, and it allows you for a better fix. I couldn't chunk the Warwick, and I go back to dodge Jinx's W. You always want to go back immediately as soon as you miss your aim. There's no reason to get CC'd or ulted by Warwick. Getting slowed. Basically here I die a very stupid death. Very stupid, very greedy, very selfish. Oh, let's watch it. Basically after this team fight headshots, I'm sure that we will win. And let's watch this Riven. Okay, done. Misses her ultimate. Gets ulted by Suo. And that flash. That flash was amazing. That was the best flash I've ever seen in my life. It was really incredible. I would replay it, but it would be a waste of our time. And 38 kills, 38 minutes, sorry, the game. And there's one more death for me. It's at the end of the game, so it doesn't matter too much. I don't know, I think I get 4 more kills. So anyway, let's continue watching. So I see that my Rengar is really fed, like he's playing fine, he's not too good, he's not too bad. I see that my AD carry is going Iceborne Gauntlet, so that will be a good form of CC. I see that my Thresh isn't landing a hook, so that's okay, fine. I see that my Riven isn't dealing any damage and it's not grouping ever. And it's not executing the important targets. And this time I look at the Jinx with the Spectre's Cowl. And I'm sure that she will not die only from a full cycle. I need a full cycle here, and probably I need to stick to her and never allow her to ulti attack me so she does not lifesteal the fuck out of me. And then here we are, let's see what we will do. We didn't finish Realize Crystal Scepter yet, but basically, there you go. I wanted to go for the change, but the wave has just spawned, so it's okay. And I closed the gap with my ultimate, but I hit it, as you can see. Half of her HP was with my ultimate at the gap closer. That's really good. And that at that time I didn't even want to kill her. I didn't even intend to kill her. I just wanted to read how much damage do I deal to her, and that was ideal. Ziggs is dead. I don't know what he was doing right there. Chain Warwick is just flashes his face. I'm not gonna let him ult anybody. I just want to chain his face so he doesn't one-shot Ezreal or something. I guess it wasn't necessary as I thought that it would be, but I didn't want to risk it for the biscuit. And I look at the Jinx, DW is me very successfully, and in here, that was okay. I didn't expect her to go from that direction. I thought that she would heal or flash away like always. I don't know what Yasuo was doing. Basically just dashing to get the chains on him, but he was too far. Pinging for them to take the turret, but it's not working. And I look at Thresh's positioning and I have no idea what he's doing. I mean, hello. He should be here. And then here I guess I will kill somebody. It was the Yasuo. Used Windwall doesn't have shield. I thought that the chains would be too much, but anyway, I was prepared to land them. And we got the Cloud Dragon. A lot of people say that the Cloud Dragon is useless, but I think the Ocean Dragon is not the best dragon. I think Ocean and Cloud are similar in importance. Fire Infernal is the most important one, and Earth Dragon is pretty much useless. Because if you have Infernal Dragon, you already deal 25% more damage. I mean, if you have 3 Infernal Dragons, 3 Infernal Cloud Drakes. Earth 30%, Infernal 25% more damage, basically. So, Earth is really underpowered, and Cloud, actually, it's really good. I mean, it would surprise you, but Cloud is really good. It can save your team a lot. You basically outmaneuver them around the map, and you only fight when you want to fight. Because they will never be able to reach you unless if they have some sort of nice engages like Flash Engage, like Flash Malphite Ultimate. Because they will always have more movement speed than you. This is the most critical thing. And then here we're going to take the all 3 inhibitors, I guess. I see my pet Ziggs around the map. And here we are. Ziggs is pretty much dead. I think. Yeah, 3 abilities. Yasuo is dead. Oh, not really, actually. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I think I'll finish Realized by this time. Yeah, I finished Realized. Yeah, I die 1 more death, and the game ends. Basically. As you can see, what you want to do is you want to get fed in your lane, or if you're not getting fed in your lane, you want to add pressure to your opponent, you want to have the good build in the game, you want to always know which targets to go for, you always go for the Ziggs, and if you need to know how much damage you deal, and basically you need to pick up the right targets. How you pick up the right targets is basically easy. Look at this stupid dash, and there we go. I was really surprised when they didn't go in. And there we go, Hakadi. So, and that's the game. That's the game, boys. How many minutes left? Oh, only 1 minute. That's not bad. Oh, that's a good hook. That was a good hook, actually. Like a good donation. Like a very good donation. I don't know what was Yasuo doing. He's not the best Yasuo. It's very unfortunate that they have an AFK. Very unfortunate. But to be honest, I think it wouldn't change anything. Because I was beyond fed, and her over engages were allowing my Ezreal to get more. Like, he got Icebomb Gauntlet. So he's just gonna go for it to end the game. There we are. Basically just end the game. Here's the full build 1 more time. I emphasize on getting Zarya and the Winions. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll make a montage of this, and I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please like if you like it, subscribe, and I'll be doing a lot more in the upcoming days. Thank you. Can't say it enough. See you in another video.